Hello and welcome to Just Hoops. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic led the charge and dominated in Game 1 of the Western Conference Semifinals, winning 125-107 over the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix has to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out, so in this video we are going to go into some of the things that we think they can implement in Game 2 to get a road win and tie the series, head it back to the desert. Let's look at some numbers from Game 1 first. On the Denver side of things, they dominated both ends of the floor with a 128 offensive rating, shooting 55.4 effective field goal percentage, won the glass, won the turnover battle. But Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic really led the charge. 58 points, 24 rebounds, 14 assists combined on 60% true shooting. For Phoenix, they struggled throughout Game 1. They had a 110 offensive rating. They shot it pretty well with a 55.4 effective field goal percentage, lost the turnover battle, lost the battle on the glass. But Kevin Durant and Devin Booker still had a really solid night. 56 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists, 7 stocks on 64.9% true shooting. But in this video, we're going to really look at the Phoenix side of things, see what they have to do going into Game 2 tonight to be successful and tie this series up. First and foremost, the major adjustment going into Game 2 has to be pick and roll coverage. Ayton got destroyed in the drop. Denver scored over 1.5 point per possession in the pick and roll, including passes throughout all of Game 1. Jamal Murray had 34 points, and a lot of them came in pick and roll situations. Bruce Brown was able to get downhill. Whoever the ball handler was had the freedom to move and operate however they wanted to. And they also lacked connection off the ball. A lot of open looks, whether it came off of a short roll, came off just hitting the roller, came off of that next pass, just because they were shrinking, they were moving as a defense. But then there were so many times where there was a late switch. There was different things that happened. Nobody talked. Nobody communicated. There was no connectivity, and it resulted in high-quality shot looks for the ball handler or someone else on the floor. Credit Denver's offense, though. The way Mike Malone was able to put his guys in spots to be successful in pick and roll was great. The spacing, the off-ball movement, the way that they were able to have lifts, have off-ball screening actions, also provide the ball handler enough space to snake, go either direction, and also hit the pop man, and also create opportunities for the defense to shrink in, make a simple 2-on-1 play. Really great performance at the offensive end from the Denver Nuggets, and it's just Game 1, so they have room to grow from here. So in terms of adjustments for the Phoenix Suns, it needs to start with the point of attack. They need to stay attached at the point, stay connected, force a direction, not allow the ball handler to get in front of you, keep you behind, and have numbers in front. This could happen with lock and chase. You can go under a little bit more switching. That would also take Ayton out of the game, and Ayton and Biyombo were big issues in terms of the pick and roll. But with Ayton and the bigs, they need to be at the level. They need to show and be more active at the point of attack to not allow those attacks right off the screen. And then beyond that, when in that drop, when you're in that cowboy situation after being at the level, you need to be more active. They were really staying attached to Jokic, worried about him throughout the entire game. So I think that being in between, playing cat and mouse with the ball could definitely be beneficial for Phoenix. All right, in terms of the Phoenix Suns on the other side of the ball, they have a lot of issues. They only had a 110 offensive rating, scored 107 points, and Devin Booker and Kevin Durant combined for 56 of those points. They definitely need to figure something out, get a lot more easy looks, get more ball movement, player movement. At the end of the day, a lot of that Game 1 was one or no pass possessions. They didn't touch multiple sides of the floor. There was just too many bad, slow, stagnant possessions that led to bad shots and turnovers. Yes, a lot of these possessions, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker were the primary attackers. They had the ball in their hands. They were trying to attack Michael Porter Jr., just create advantages in that one-on-one situation. These two guys can get you offense, can get you buckets. They showed it in Game 1, to be completely honest, but not having those other guys involved and having so many turnovers and just tough shot attempts because of your lack of movement, because of just flowing into a space and not attacking the help side of the defense, not making them have to shift off the ball and not making them have to shift in general really makes it tough for the Suns to get these advantages often and to get easy buckets. So to talk a little bit about adjustments the Suns can do moving forward, they need to get more downhill off of action, get paint touches, produce free throws, spray out opportunities. Touch paint could create collapses, make the defense move, and also give the offense more opportunity to find cracks on the perimeter, cut, do things like that. And then to make it a point to touch multiple sides. Move the defense, create driving angles and opportunities to attack off of ball movement. I'm not even saying guys have to move in this situation. Just touch multiple sides, get the ball moving, get some pop, get some flow in the offense. And lastly, we need more action. Tight zooms, elbow looks, cuts. Just the way that Phoenix played in their championship run 2 years ago, and just how they've played over the last few seasons. They're an action-heavy team. They tried to get their guys downhill, tried to create advantages off of screens, handoffs, zooms, buzzes. They're one of the best offenses in terms of cutting also in the NBA, so I just want to see more of that, make the defense have to shift, work, communicate on and off the ball, and it will definitely produce a lot more high-quality looks and lessen the turnovers at the end of the day. And the last thing Phoenix really needs to work on in Game 2 is the glass. They lost the rebounding battle 49-38. Denver had 16 offensive rebounds. Phoenix only had 8 offensive rebounds. The guards need to get more involved. Crashing Okogie, crashing Torrey Craig, crashing those types of guys to go in there, muck up the glass, and create more second chance opportunities and also prevent second chance opportunities for Denver can be massive. Ayton needs to be more willing and able to be physical when shots go up with Jokic, just to prevent these second shot opportunities and prevent Denver from getting a flow and rhythm because of these opportunities. And at the end of the day, rebounding is a championship winning stat to look at, and Phoenix just needs to do better if they want to win. So to summarize, the things that Phoenix needs to look at going into Game 2 are their ball screen coverage. They got beat too much in ball screen, in pick and roll game, just because they weren't definitive and connected in what they were doing. Offensive movement and pace needs to be better. They need to get the ball touching multiple sides, touch paint, play off of each other. And lastly, they need to rebound better. They need to be connected, physical, and go make winning plays happen. Denver and Phoenix are bound to have a long, hard series. Game 1 was a win for Denver, but going on forward, there's talent on both ends of the floor, great coaching. I'm excited to see what both teams do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something about Game 1 and this series. For more content like this, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you in the next one.